And welcome back to my channel. So I've been doing a couple videos about my profession as a respiratory therapist. The first one was about becoming an RT, and the second one was about switching from adults to pediatric. So today, or tonight rather, I decided to talk about night shift versus day shift. So night shift is my favorite. I started off night shift. A lot of times when you're a new graduate anyway, they want you to go to straight to nights. Some places will orient you during the day because there's so many things that goes on through the day and a lot of procedures, and you learn a whole lot. But a lot of places, instead of orienting during the day, they like to orient at night. So, and that's how I started. I oriented straight nights. And I honestly have been on nights ever since. I've tried to do day shift for 2 years out of the 10 years I've been an RT, and I hated it. Oh, I am not a day shift person. I cannot get up at 5 o'clock in the morning to come to work. I can't do it. I'd rather sleep during the day and get up at night. I mean, I can do night shift easy. So some pros about night shift: you get paid a lot more money. You don't. Some places will say that night shift don't do a lot. It depends on where you work. Night shift does. The small hospitals, they don't do that much, but when you work in a big hospital, trauma center hospital, in a kids hospital, you work. Your butt works. So yeah, it's not as intense as day shift. There's another pro about night shift is that a lot of people here are very laid back. They're not stressed. They cool people. Cool people. Everywhere I work, night shift, cool people. Now, you still, some nights it's okay, but you still work. So don't let people fool you saying that night shift don't do nothing. That is not true. Especially when you work the ER or trauma ICU. Them days that I worked the ER trauma ICU before I switched to peds, I worked my butt off. Like, it was so much going on, especially in the ER. When you work in the ER and trauma, you learn a lot because everything happens at night. It was rare that I had moments that I got to sit down on night shift in the ER. It was very rare, and when you got those days, you appreciated it. And trauma too, because people be trying to die at night, and then they have a lot of procedures that they want you to do at night as far as transports. At least where I came from, they wanted all the transports, all the CTs, MRIs and stuff done at night, so you won't have to worry about day shift, because day shift had a lot going on, a lot of procedures going on, and so it just made sense for us to do it more so at night. It's it's not too crazy at night like it is during the day in the units and on the floors. Also, another pro is, other than when you're learning a lot in the ER trauma and you're getting paid higher, another pro is that it's not a lot of people, like a lot of the administrators. Sometimes they'll come in like at 7, stay until 7, 8 o'clock, 9 o'clock at night. Just to check on things, but they out within a couple of hours. So it's not a lot of the administrators during the night. They're all during the day. And so that's a plus. And it's not as stressful as it is on day shift. Well, let's see. And now, con of nights. You can't, like day shift, when I've tried to work day shift, I could do so many days in a row. Like, I could do straight 5 days in a row working OT, and it won't be too terribly bad on my body. But at night, I can't do over 4 because my body is like super exhausted after that 4th night. So, and also another con is that you get the munchies. At least I do. You get the munchies during the night, so you can gain a lot of weight if you don't control it. You have to have a lot of self-discipline and self-control when it comes to eating, because your body switch. You don't eat during the day. At least I don't anyway. I sleep the whole day, and then I eat right before I come into work and then in the middle of the night. So you have to really, really be careful. Yeah, you have to really be careful about making sure that you don't gain weight. And, if you're a personal workout, you can still work out really good. Either you can get off and work out, or you can, like me, I'll sleep real good and I'll get up about 4 o'clock and I can get a good workout in before work. So just, you can still keep the same regimens that you have during the day. It's just split. If you are a normal night owl, it'll work for you. Your night shift will work for you. Me, I cannot do days. I don't like waking up at 5 o'clock in the morning. And I don't like where there's a lot of people during the day, like everybody is here. And it's more stressful. That's a con. Okay, so the cons about day shift is more stressful. It's a lot of stuff going on. People are more tense. There's more administrators there, which make you more tense. And I mean, day shift, here in where I work in Peds, the cool thing about day shift and night shift, everybody works together. Everybody. I haven't, I came from North Carolina and Texas, but I haven't seen this great of a teamwork at all as much as I do here with this kids hospital. All the nurses work together. They work with the respiratory therapists. Everybody works together here. So that's a good thing about both shifts. So it's great teamwork here. So another con about day shift, you don't get paid really good. You have day shift, it is a lot more work, but you don't get paid at all. And I don't understand it. I don't understand it. You would think that they would give you a little bit more pay because it is so much, but they don't. Like I said, some places don't even give you differential after 3. You get no diffs. So that's the bad side about day shift. And if you're a night person, you would hate day shift. So that's another con for people who are not day people. For a pro is that you learn a lot, especially in the kids hospital. I'm glad I started off days here, even though I don't like days. I'm glad I started off days here because it was so much going on. All the procedures, people going to OR, deliveries, a lot more deliveries during the day. It's a lot going on and you learn so much. So to me, when you're a new grad, it's good to start on day shift because everything is going on. Every single thing. You can suck it up on learning so much. So I'm glad, I started with Peds in day shift because you still learn at night, but it's not as much here. You have to already kind of know what to do when you get to nights. So that's really some of the pros and the cons about both shifts. I hope that, if you're a new grad and you're trying to figure out which one you could go for, to me as a new grad, either one, like day shift, you learn so much. If you're an adult graduate and you are wanting to get into that ER trauma life, I suggest go to nights. I'm telling you, learn so much during the night when you're trying to go for that type core area, because everything happens at night, everything. And so, but if you're trying to do peds or you're trying to do other things, day shifts for like 6 months, and then if you want to switch over to nights, I would suggest it. But I always think it's good to start on nights anyway. But I'm a night person, so it's up to you. So those are the pros and the cons. All right, you guys, I have got to go. I hope y'all have a great night. Later.